What if one of the biggest halftime performances of the year wasn't just about the music, but about the debut of a brand new Coldplay song that instantly captured the world's attention? Millions of fans were left speechless as Coldplay unveiled We Dance in a breathtaking live performance alongside the world-famous PS22 Choir and every halftime headliner. Before we dive into this unforgettable moment, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments what you thought about Coldplay's newest song. The global spotlight turned toward Coldplay as the legendary British band delivered one of the most talked about halftime performances in recent memory. Led by Chris Martin, the group introduced audiences to their new song, We Dance, creating a powerful musical experience that quickly became one of the biggest entertainment stories across social media and international news platforms. Long before the first note was played, anticipation had already reached extraordinary levels. Fans around the world speculated about what Coldplay had prepared for such a massive global audience. The band's reputation for emotional storytelling, spectacular visuals, and unforgettable live performances meant expectations were incredibly high. Yet few could have predicted just how ambitious this performance would become. As the stadium lights slowly dimmed, tens of thousands of fans erupted into cheers. The atmosphere immediately shifted from excitement to pure anticipation. Television viewers across the globe watched as the stage transformed into a stunning display of color and light, setting the scene for what would become an unforgettable musical event. Chris Martin stepped onto the stage to deafening applause. Calm, confident, and smiling, he greeted the audience before sitting behind the piano. The opening melody echoed throughout the stadium, creating an emotional silence that contrasted with the excitement moments earlier. Every camera focused on the stage as millions waited to discover what would happen next. Then came the surprise. Instead of opening with one of Coldplay's biggest hits, Chris Martin introduced a brand new song titled We Dance. For many fans, this was their very first opportunity to hear the track. Within seconds, social media exploded with reactions as viewers realized they were witnessing the live debut of an entirely new Coldplay anthem. The song immediately showcased the band's signature style. Soft piano melodies blended seamlessly with soaring guitars, atmospheric production, and Chris Martin's unmistakable vocals. The lyrics centered on themes of unity, hope, resilience, and celebrating life together despite the challenges people face around the world. It was both intimate and uplifting, reminding listeners why Coldplay has remained one of the most beloved bands of the past 2 decades. As the first chorus approached, another unforgettable moment unfolded. The internationally recognized PS22 Choir entered the stage, instantly transforming the performance into something even more emotional. Known for their inspiring performances with some of the biggest artists in the music industry, the children's choir added a breathtaking layer of harmony that elevated We Dance beyond a traditional live debut. Their voices blended beautifully with Chris Martin's lead vocals, creating an atmosphere that felt both powerful and deeply personal. Fans inside the stadium could be seen singing along even though many were hearing the song for the very first time. It was a remarkable demonstration of Coldplay's ability to create melodies that connect with audiences almost instantly. The collaboration between Coldplay and the PS22 Choir became one of the defining moments of the performance. Rather than simply serving as guest performers, the choir became an essential part of the song's emotional identity. Their harmonies emphasize the message of togetherness that runs throughout We Dance, reinforcing the idea that music has the power to unite people across cultures, generations, and backgrounds. Online conversations quickly accelerated. Search terms such as Coldplay We Dance, Chris Martin new song, Coldplay halftime performance, PS22 Choir Coldplay, Coldplay live debut, and We Dance lyrics rapidly climbed search trends as millions searched for more information about the performance. Music critics and fans alike praised the decision to premiere a new song during such a globally watched event. Many noted that Coldplay has consistently found innovative ways to introduce new music, But this performance stood apart because it combined spectacular production with genuine emotional storytelling rather than relying solely on visual effects. Every section of We Dance seemed carefully crafted to build anticipation. The arrangement slowly evolved from a quiet piano ballad into a soaring stadium anthem. Each verse added new musical textures while the choir expanded the emotional impact, drawing the audience deeper into the performance. As the song reached its midpoint, it became increasingly clear that another surprise was still waiting. As the music continued to build, the atmosphere inside the stadium reached an entirely new level. The audience could feel that the performance was moving towards something much bigger than a traditional halftime show. Every beat, every lyric, and every visual element worked together to create a sense of anticipation that kept millions of viewers completely engaged. Then, one by one, the remaining halftime headliners began joining Coldplay on stage. The entrance of each artist was met with roaring applause as the stage expanded into a celebration of music rather than a single performance. Instead of competing for attention, every performer complimented one another, allowing We Dance to remain the emotional centerpiece while showcasing the unique energy each headliner brought to the production. Chris Martin continued leading the performance with remarkable confidence, encouraging both the live audience and viewers watching around the world to sing along. Although the song was making its public debut, its uplifting chorus proved instantly memorable. Thousands of voices echoed throughout the stadium as fans embraced the message of hope and unity that defined the new track. The production itself became one of the night's biggest talking points. Massive LED screens displayed breathtaking visuals inspired by movement, light, and human connection. Brilliant lighting effects synchronized perfectly with every musical transition, while hundreds of moving spotlights illuminated the crowd, making fans feel like they were part of the performance itself rather than simply watching it. As We Dance reached its second chorus, the PS22 Choir once again stepped into the spotlight, delivering harmonies that elevated the emotional intensity even further. Their youthful voices added warmth and authenticity, creating a powerful contrast with the stadium-sized instrumentation surrounding them. Throughout the performance, cameras captured emotional reactions from fans across the venue. Some were smiling as they danced with friends and family, while others appeared overwhelmed by the emotional message of the song. Many audience members held their phones high above their heads, recording what they immediately recognized as a historic Coldplay moment. Entertainment analysts quickly described the performance as one of Coldplay's strongest live presentations in years. Industry observers praised not only the quality of the music but also the thoughtful pacing of the show. Rather than relying on non-stop spectacle, the band carefully built emotional momentum, allowing every major moment to feel earned. The decision to debut We Dance during such a globally watched halftime event also demonstrated Coldplay's confidence in the song. Premiering completely new material in front of millions of viewers always carries significant risk, yet the overwhelmingly positive reaction suggested the band had once again found a way to connect with audiences on a deeply emotional level. Within minutes, video clips from the performance began spreading across every major social media platform. Fans shared their favorite moments, praised Chris Martin's vocals, celebrated the incredible contribution of the PS22 Choir, and speculated about when the studio version of We Dance would officially become available. Many longtime Coldplay followers compared the emotional impact of the performance to some of the band's most iconic live moments from previous world tours. Others believed We Dance could become one of the defining songs of Coldplay's next musical chapter, praising its universal message and instantly recognizable melody. Music journalists also highlighted the seamless collaboration between every halftime headliner. Instead of feeling overcrowded, the performance maintained remarkable balance. Each artist contributed to the larger story while allowing Coldplay's new song to remain at the heart of the production. As the final chorus approached, the energy inside the stadium reached its absolute peak. Thousands of synchronized wristbands illuminated the audience in waves of brilliant colors, transforming the venue into a breathtaking sea of light. Fireworks erupted above the stadium, perfectly timed with the song's soaring finale, while confetti filled the air as every performer gathered together for one unforgettable closing moment. The image of Chris Martin standing alongside the PS22 Choir and the full lineup of halftime headliners instantly became one of the defining photographs of the event. It represented far more than a concert performance. It symbolized collaboration, optimism, and the extraordinary ability of music to bring people together on one global stage. By the time the final note faded, the stadium erupted into a standing ovation. Fans continued cheering long after the performers had left the stage, recognizing they had witnessed something truly special. What began as the premiere of a new Coldplay song had evolved into a celebration of unity, creativity, and shared human emotion that resonated with millions around the world. In the hours following the performance, discussions continued to dominate headlines as fans eagerly searched for additional details about We Dance, wondering whether the song would headline Coldplay's next album, become the centerpiece of a future world tour, or mark the beginning of an entirely new era for one of the world's most successful bands. As global conversations continued to grow, industry experts began analyzing why the performance resonated so strongly with audiences of every generation. While spectacular visuals and star-studded collaborations certainly captured attention, many agreed that the true strength of the show came from its emotional authenticity. Coldplay has built its legacy by creating music that feels deeply personal while simultaneously connecting millions of people, and We Dance appeared to continue that tradition. Music critics noted that the song carried many of the qualities fans have come to expect from the band. The uplifting melodies, optimistic lyrics, layered instrumentation, and Chris Martin's heartfelt vocal delivery combined to create an anthem that encouraged listeners to celebrate hope even during uncertain times. Although the song was completely new, many audience members described it as strangely familiar, as if it had already earned a place among Coldplay's classic catalog. The performance also demonstrated the remarkable chemistry between Chris Martin and the members of the PS22 Choir. Their interaction felt completely natural, with every harmony reinforcing the emotional message behind the lyrics. Rather than simply appearing for a guest segment, the choir became an essential part of the performance's storytelling, giving We Dance an additional layer of warmth and sincerity that resonated with viewers around the world. As television broadcasts came to an end, digital platforms experienced a massive surge in searches related to the performance. Fans looked for everything from the full lyrics of We Dance to behind-the-scenes footage, rehearsal clips, interviews with Chris Martin, and official announcements regarding the song's future release. Online discussions continued for hours, with countless viewers describing the halftime show as one of the year's defining musical moments. Entertainment reporters highlighted how carefully every element of the performance had been planned. The opening piano melody immediately established an emotional connection, while the gradual introduction of additional musicians, choir members, and halftime headliners created a natural progression that kept audiences fully engaged from beginning to end. Nothing appeared rushed or unnecessary. Every moment served a purpose,